discuss now wet corrosion mechanism. So what is the definition of wet corrosion mechanism? Corrosion of metal by aqueous conducting medium with the formation of anodic and cathodic areas is known as wet corrosion. So what is the wet corrosion? We will see there are two types of cell are formed. Suppose anodic area and cathodic area, if they are in contact with each other and they are also in contact with aqueous conducting medium, there is a formation of galvanic cell. Another type of cell is a concentration cell corrosion. Whether it is aqueous conducting, whether it is a galvanic cell corrosion or concentration cell corrosion, the mechanism is one and same for both of them. We will see the mechanism for hydrogen liberation first. The hydrogen liberation mechanism will take place if this aqueous medium is acidic in nature, and oxygen absorption mechanism takes place when the aqueous conducting medium is neutral or alkaline. So we will see the mechanism here. What are the reaction takes place at anode? Metal loses the electron first at anode. This is the anode metal. So anode metal is losing electron here, leaving behind the metal ion which get dissolved in the aqueous conducting medium, and whatever the electrons are lost by the anode will get transferred towards cathode, and whatever the electrons are there on cathode that are accepted by the acidic medium H plus, and H plus will accept the electron, and there is a formation of hydrogen which finally liberate the hydrogen gas. And what is the overall reaction? Fe plus 2H plus, Fe plus 2H plus gives Fe plus 2 plus hydrogen. So that is the overall mechanism. And how it happens here? The anode loses the electron, the nut bolt is a cathode, here the electron accepts the cathode. How? The H plus present in the aqueous medium captures the electron, and there is a hydrogen liberation mechanism. As we have already discussed about a hydrogen liberation mechanism when there is a acidic aqueous conducting medium. But if the aqueous conducting medium is neutral or slightly alkaline, then there is a oxygen absorption mechanism takes place. We will see about the oxygen absorption mechanism. How oxygen absorption mechanism takes place? This is possible if water contain oxygen, and then only this mechanism is possible. See here, in cathodic area the mechanism will change, but in anodic area the first part is same as it is in hydrogen liberation mechanism, because the Fe metal will loses its electron and formation of metal ion. So the reaction on anode is same for hydrogen liberation mechanism, and it is same for oxygen absorption mechanism. So which part will change here? The second part, reaction on cathode. Now there is a oxygen absorption mechanism. So oxygen is already present in the water, so oxygen is present in the water here. Okay, so oxygen present in the water will accept the electron lost by the anode. So electron are accepted, and there is a formation of hydroxide. So metal ion and hydroxide formation takes place due to this alkaline or neutral as aqueous conducting medium, and that's why there is a formation of what? 2Fe plus 2H2O plus O2. So overall reaction is giving ferrous hydroxide. Ferrous hydroxide further oxidized into a rust. This is the formula of rust. So how these things happening here, we will see in the diagram also. This is the anode material. Anode, this is the oxide film which is the cathode. The oxide film is cathode. And if suppose there is a small rupture in a cathode layer, so that is in oxide film. So due to the rupture, what happens? The anode metal will come in contact with the aqueous conducting medium, which is now neutral or slightly alkaline. Now this metal, this is the anodic part, which is now in contact with the aqueous conducting medium. So the anodic part will loses the electron, so Fe2 plus ion will get dissolved here in the aqueous conducting medium, and oxygen from the aqueous conducting medium will absorb that, will accept that electron, and formation of hydroxide will take place. So whatever the product is formed, that is the hydroxide, it may get dissolved in the aqueous conducting medium, or it may get deposited sometimes. If it is not dissolved in aqueous conducting medium, if it is insoluble, then it gets deposited here in the form of hydroxide, and in this way the corrosion takes place here for oxygen absorption mechanism.